Hi guys, so welcome back to another cool episode of Two Wacky Pundits. So Dr. D and Dr. A.
Howdy.
So today, as promised, because it's been a while now, I thought we should do another band review because it's been a long time coming.
Yes.
And today I'm going to talk about a band which in previous episodes I had mentioned about them when I was discussing about King Diamond.
True.
Yeah. That basically they a legacy, not really a legacy band, but they take the same style of King Diamond and pushing the envelope a little bit further. And the band's name is called Attic. So these guys, they are formed up in I think 2009 or 2010, and they only have 2 CDs out right now, 2 full albums. But I managed to get them finally, thanks to the power of Amazon.
It's a good sign, you know. They're concentrating their good bits.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not churning out albums
no.
willy-nilly.
The first one was out in 2012, and then they did another one in 2017. And they kind of follow the same theme of King Diamond, so we have very like falsetto style vocals, and also growling, so for the different characters and the story. The albums, at least the second one for sure, Sanctimonious, it's
like a playing out. Right?
Absolutely. It's a concept album, basically. We have the theatrics, and they're really fucking good as a band when they play, especially in small venues. I managed to grab hold of a couple of videos. I'll put the links down below. They played, I think, Hellfest, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very big metal festival that happens in France.
All right.
Obviously, COVID fucked everything up for everyone, sadly, in the last couple of years. But I can't wait to be able to, once everyone can travel again, hopefully get to see them live.
If.
No, I think it will happen. It's a question of another, maybe not this year.
Because I'm a miserablist, and I always
maybe
think,
not this year, but I think next year things will start to go a little bit to the better.
Hope so.
So fingers crossed.
I really hope so.
But actually, I also need to say a little bit about the actual CDs that they do, because they really invested a lot of cash on the packaging and the design of the CDs, more than King Diamond himself, I think. So basically, this is the band. I'll show you the logo.
Very elegant.
Obviously, we're gonna have the Satanism thingy. Unfortunately, is there for those who don't like it, but you know, it's a metal band. We're not gonna talk about rosies.
There's also an inverted cross.
And fairies, the usual stuff, usual shenanigans. So this one, the first one, which was out in 2012, is called the Invocation. Invocation, I said it in Filipino style. I'm getting used to it now, the design.
Invocation.
Yeah, but they have a few cool tracks, like for example, Join the Coven, obviously totally reminiscent of King Diamond and Merciful Fate. The Invocation, which is the title track. Satan's Bride. They also did their own version of the Headless Horseman.
All right.
And Merciful Fate did one as well.
All right.
So that's always again showing how highly influenced they are. And
Paying tribute, right? Paying tribute.
Well, a lot of people used to say that these guys were a tribute band. And at first, when I first heard about them, I said, okay, it was like a shitty version of King Diamond. But when I heard the albums and the actual riffs and the thought processes that they put to create the melodies, I actually think that they just absorbed everything that they got from the two bands, from Merciful Fate and King Diamond, and just put their own touch in it, and just made it a little bit better. Because I can't get enough of them, to be honest. Especially on the second one. I'll talk a little bit about the second one shortly. But so this is first photo shoot of the band.
All right.
Just so you have an idea. The guy in the middle is the...
that guy looks pleased.
He is the vocalist. You know what's his name?
No.
That's beautiful. This is fucking fantastic. Meister Cagliostro. Exactly. So for those who don't know, Cagliostro in the, I think, was it Baroque period?
It's like something from the Decameron.
Yes, it's just 17th, 18th century. This guy, Cagliostro,
Cagliostro.
was the most famous castrato singer.
Oh my God.
Okay, so he used to sing only in falsetto.
Church.
I was gonna say fellatio for a second. Brain fart. So basically he was the most famous falsetto singer in the 17th, 18th century, something like that. And this guy used Cagliostro's name for his own, exploitation.
All right.
Because he really has a really high, very wide vocal range, from super high pitch to very low pitch, just like King Diamond. But yeah, they really had a good. The debut album is great, but to be honest, I actually prefer the second album that came out. And again, they did a really lot of thought in the packaging. So this one is a collection of short stories, the Invocation, and this one, the second album, Sanctimonious, is actually a full concept album.
All right.
It's about cloister nuns. Okay? So basically, in a nutshell, it's about this, the mother of these nuns. We have the mother, the madre or whatever. Yeah, the superior. And this one, she was a total nut. In the sense that she was totally obsessed with, super strict religiousness. Those nuns who questioned her teachings and her orders would end up literally killed in the basement in some area, some hidden area of the cloister of the convent.
God.
And there was this young nun, and she was still very, still naive and relatively not frightened, but she had the fear of God. But she was also very weak, because she ended up in the village and had a relationship with a guy over there. And so actually not really cloister nuns, because cloister nuns, they get locked up inside. It's a coven.
Convent.
Because coven is coven of witches. I'm mixing things up.
You're not far off.
Oh yeah.
You're not far off.
Anyway, she got pregnant from this guy. Okay? And she freaked out when she got to know. And so basically she confided in, I think there's a hierarchy in this convent.
Hierarchy.
So the middle person, I forgot what they call them. Anyway, she told this middle person, like her direct superior. And this direct superior, she said, "No, don't worry, you can tell everything to me, and I'll take care of it. I'll stay quiet." But the first thing she did, this bitch, was go straight to the mother.
Rat her out.
Absolutely, totally ratted out. And then, so the way the mother deal with the situation was that she went to the herbery, because they had a herbery in the convent, and she basically poisoned her slowly, gradually.
Oh my God! You didn't even induce an abortion.
Poison to induce an abortion.
Ah, okay. Right.
Yeah, to get rid of the kid. Apart from that, this madre, this mother superior, also had another mission, because literally she was so super obsessed that she thought she was doing God's work and all that she would go in the village at night and find all the kids who were born out of wedlock and kill them and bury them somewhere in the convent.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, it's a mean story. It's a mean story.
Heavy stuff.
At the end of the day, then after when the poor sister, I think Alice was her name, or no, Sister Joan. So basically what happened, so this poor nun that ended up losing the kid, she started freaking out, having nightmares, but the nightmares were a little bit on the satanic side now. It's like Satan's coming in and telling her they're not worthy and all that stuff. Like, you should do something about it, they killed your baby. And then one fine night, she ended up venturing in the convent. She found all the bodies of the kids, sadly, of the babies. And then she got so pissed off, and she got like possessed by I don't know,
Power of
by
Satan.
Satan or whatever. Then she found all the the nuns, ending with the mother, and she got a knife, killed them all, saying, "Hail Satan, hail Satan, hail Satan." And that's basically how the story ends. That's a crazy concept album. I mean, so from a nun to a nun killing Satanist. That's fantastic. So this is really worthy of King Diamond himself. I mean, he would be super proud to listen and hear such a crazy story and album. And again, so they did a lot of thought in the album packaging. So if you notice, you think it's black and white. Yeah? It's not. You have a little bit of greenery here. Little bit, just... It's crazy. I mean, it's
put a lot
really...
of thought into it.
Absolutely, really detailed. So, this might be difficult to see from here. But, let's see, what else do we have regarding the packaging? We also have this, it's all in white. So virginal, you know, and all that stuff. Let's see what else do we have here. I need to do some a decent review of this, because they really are an excellent band. I mean,
probably the lyrics, right?
The lyrics are all here, and they also have a video out, which I will put the link down below. Okay, it's called The Hound of Heaven, and oh my god, is it addictive for someone like me, who is obsessed with this type of speed metal and also theatrical metal, you can want to call it this way. It's absolute a dream. Really well done. One other thing, they also put in here, I'll show it for everyone, we have
My god.
we have a map of the convent.
The convent itself.
It's just insane, you know, the detail. They spent a lot of money on this fucking CD. But it was worth every penny, because really, these are very hard to find, by the way. You're definitely not going to find them in your average music store. So definitely somewhere through Amazon. And you have to hunt them down. So...
Absolutely.
But they are definitely a great up-and-coming band, carrying on the torch for King Diamond and Merciful Fate. There is another band which is in similar lines to these guys. Probably not as good as these. And I still have to listen to their albums a little bit more. But once I'm done and I have the physical CDs, I will definitely do a band review for these guys. So... Okay, so I think that's it from me for now. Do you have any comments?
No, absolutely.
You should start listening to this stuff, man. It's fucking awesome. You're a metalhead in disguise.
I do.
Deep down.
I was listening to Nightwish, actually.
Nightwish, there we go. I saw them, actually.
Yeah.
Great band. I saw them when Tarja was still there, though.
What a voice.
But you mainly the ones, so like Once, Wishmaster.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, that's the one.
No, awesome. It's a
Heaven's
great band.
Queen, Take Me Away.
Great band. Actually, I haven't listened to them for a while. You remind me, I have to dig them up from the grave a bit. So, yeah, I just don't have the time these days. Sadly,
No time.
You know?
No time.
Life's too fast. But yeah, so check them out. Attic, links down below. Comment, please. And until then...
Let's get the show off the road.
Until then, yeah. So... We'll see you the next episode, guys. All right?
May your God be with you.
Indeed. Bye.